Every sunset is an opportunity to reset.
Every sunrise begins with new hope.
Namaste and Jai Swaminarayan to one and all present here. We wholeheartedly welcome you all to the first landmark event of the academic year 2024-25.
The Investiture Ceremony marks the beginning of the wide-ranging activities in which we all get to participate.
These activities include insightful daily assemblies which give us knowledge and wisdom so that our mind remains focused and positive throughout the year.
Exciting inter-house competitions, weekly mass PT, and regular yoga will keep us fit and healthy, energizing all of us to achieve our goals.
We will receive Guru Hari's guidance and blessings through Guru Divas assemblies through every Thursday. Not to forget, very unique and amazing creative assemblies which will help us to grow spiritually and uplift our souls.
So, what we are trying to say is that these activities have been carefully designed and envisioned to empower us and help us achieve the motto of the school, union of body, mind, and soul.
In this ceremony, responsibilities will be entrusted and pledge taken. It is time for the esteemed student council members to hand over the blazing torch of leadership to the newly appointed council members.
Traditions at AVM reflect what we believe in. Pratham Prabhu, Pachich Paglu teaches us the most important value of remembering God before any task. So let me invite respected Vijay sir along with our esteemed guests to please come forward and perform the pujan of Sri Thakurji on behalf of all of us.
प्राणोथि परम न पूजन करूं श्री वासुदेव विमलामृत धाम वासं नारायणं नरकतारण नामधेयं श्यामं सितं द्विभुजमेव चतुर्भुजं च धर्मतनयं शरणं प्रपद्ये प्राणोथि परम न पूजन करूं चंदन थी अर्चन वंदन करूं.
Our gratitude to all the esteemed guests.
Let me also take this opportunity to welcome our guests.
I would like to request Abhay Bhai from 11th Science to please come forward and offer a bouquet as our token of affection and appreciation to our guests. Thank you, Abhay Bhai.
The pessimist complains about the wind. The optimist expects it to change, but a leader adjusts the sails.
A true leader has the confidence to stand alone, the courage to make tough decisions, and the compassion to listen to the needs of others. He doesn't set out to become a leader, but rather becomes one through the integrity of his actions and the sincerity of his intent.
It is a matter of pride that we all have been able to choose such a council of leaders who are determined to strive and walk on the path of a Bulku leadership. And it's time for them to execute the all-important march past in this ceremony.
But Vijay Bhai, can you please help all of our brothers understand the significance of this march past?
Sure, Amit Bhai. Why not? A march past showcases the coordination, energy, resolve, and the cooperation of the council. This march past embodies the core value of our school, which is we are one.
Thank you, Vijay Bhai, for sharing this. So let me request our newly appointed head boy to please give command for the march past.
Group सावधान विश्राम सावधान परेड मध्य से तेज चल
It is time to confer very coveted and prestigious Student Council badges onto the newly appointed Student Council members.
To begin this, I would like to request the house conveners of Satyam and Sundaram House to please come on the stage and pin the badges to the respective house captains and vice captains.
I would further like to request the house conveners of Shivam and Suradam House to please come forward and affix the badges of responsibility onto the newly elected house captains and vice captains.
Now, I would like to request the house teachers of Satyam and Sundaram House to pin the badges to the respective house prefects.
Now I would like to request the house teachers of Shivam and Suradam house to pin the badges to their respective house prefects. Thank you all.
Now it's the time to affix the badges onto the big three of our student council. To pin the badge to our newly elected sports captain Kushbhai, I would like to request Puja Nandlal Kaka to please come up on the stage and do the honors.
Pujya Natuda to please come forward and pin the badge to our newly appointed vice head boy, Jai Bhai.
Moving on, I would like to request respected Vijay sir to please come forward and pin the badge to our head boy, Atman Bhai. Thank you all.
An oath is a commitment, and once you make a commitment, it gives us strength and motivation to discharge our duties no matter what challenges may come our way.
In order to help our student council members make this commitment official, I would like to request respected Vijay sir to conduct the oath taking ceremony.
ओथ के लिए तैयार
I,
Atman Patel as head boy.
Jai Bhakta as vice head boy.
कुश पटेल as sports captain
hereby pledge to
hereby pledge to
uphold the honor and dignity
uphold the honor and dignity
of Atmiya Vidya Mandir,
of Atmiya Vidya Mandir,
always strive towards
always strive towards
leading the school
leading the school
onto the righteous path
onto the righteous path
and to set a good example,
and to set a good example,
imbibe and exude
imbibe and exude
the value systems
the value systems
that the school bestows upon us,
that the school bestows upon us,
discharge my duty
discharge my duty
with dedication and honesty
with dedication and honesty
till this responsibility is conferred upon me
is conferred upon me
and ever after,
and ever after,
and to give back to the school
and to give back to the school
more than we seek to receive.
more than we seek to receive.
Today,
Today,
on this auspicious day
on this auspicious day
of 24th June 2024,
of 24th June 2024, जैसे थे all members of student council वोट के लिए तैयार
we the members of Student Council and the representatives of hereby pledge to
uphold the honor and dignity of our school, Atmiya Vidya Mandir, and our respective houses. Always strive towards leading the house onto the righteous as well as the victorious path. To set a good example of fair but fierce competition in the true spirit of the game. Imbibe and exude the value systems that the school bestows upon us. Discharge my duty with dedication and honesty till this responsibility is conferred upon me and even after. And to give back to the school more than we seek to receive. Today, on this auspicious day of 24 June 2024,
जैसे थे प्रीफेक्ट्स एक साथ बैठेंगे बैठ जाओ.
Thank you, respected Vijay sir.
Being the head boy of Atmiya Vidya Mandir is a matter of great privilege and pride, but at the same time carries a lot of responsibility.
Our newly elected head boy has shown great character and commitment to uphold the values of the school. I am sure he is beaming with gratification and joy as well as going through many emotions.
Why don't we invite our head boy, Atman Bhai, to come on the stage to express himself and deliver his speech on this significant moment.
Good evening, Namaste, and Jai Swaminarayan to respected guests, respected principal, teachers, and all my dear friends. First of all, I would like to thank all of you for thinking me of as worthy of taking up this huge seva of serving Guru Hari, the school, and all of you. This school was founded by Swami Shri in 2004, and this year, the school has celebrated its 20 golden and memorable years. We know that he made countless visits to the school every time he visited the school. He gave us some gems of wisdom through his Paravani on how we can become an ideal student. સ્વામી શ્રીએ એકવાર આપણને વાત કરતાં કહ્યું હતું કે જો આપણામાં વિવેક હશે, સારું બોલવાનો 1, સારું જોવાનો 2 અને સારું સાંભળવાનો 3, તો આપણે સારો અભ્યાસ કરી શકવાના છીએ. જ જ જ પછી ટીચર જે બોલશે એ બધું યાદ રહેશે. સ્વામીશ્રીએ એકવાર આપણને એમની પરાવાણીમાં પ્રાર્થના કરતાં શીખવાડ્યું હતું, હે મહારાજ, હે સ્વામી, અમને એવો બુદ્ધિયોગ આપો, અમે તમારા દાયા દીકરા બનીએ, વિવેકી થઈએ, વિનયી થઈએ, વિનમ્ર થઈએ. મારા બધા જ મિત્રો તમારું સ્વરૂપ છે, મારા બધા જ ફ્રેન્ડ્સ તમારું સ્વરૂપ છે, તમારા પ્રતીક છે. પછી સ્વામીશ્રીએ આશીર્વાદ આપતા કહ્યું હતું કે આવી ભાવના રાખી બધા સાથે વાતો કરશો, દર્શન કરશો તો બહુ બળ મળી જશે. All of us have a challenge. We cannot concentrate in the class or while studying. Swami Shri had given us the solution of this problem once when he had visited the school. એમને આપણને શીખવાડ્યું હતું કે સુરત ભાવથી વાતો કરવી, આત્મીયતાથી વાતો કરવી, એવું ધીમે ધીમે કરવું, પછી અભ્યાસમાં એટલી બધી શક્તિ સ્ટોર થશે અને તમારું કોન્સન્ટ્રેશન ખૂબ વધી જશે. Then he blessed us saying that once your concentration increases, you will get 70 to 75%. He further added that to do that, આપણે વિવેકી થવું છે, ધોબીએ ધોબી નહીં થવાનું. આપણા પર કોઈ ગરમ થયું એટલે આપણે એના પર ગરમ નહીં થવાનું. He also taught us by giving the example of Yogiji Maharaj, who used to teach them, કે કોઈ આપણી ઉપેક્ષા કરે તો આપણે એમની ઉપેક્ષા નહીં કરવાની, કોઈ આપણને મારે તો આપણે એમને મારવાનું નહીં, કોઈ આપણને કટાક્ષથી બોલાવે પણ આપણે નહીં બોલવાનું, ધોબીએ ધોબી નહીં થવાનું, તો આપણે કોન્સન્ટ્રેશન જાય નહીં ને વધતું રહે. Guru Hari Pujya Prabodh Swamiji was recently addressing a youth shibir, and in that he said that Swami Shri never got tired of repeating to us the same things over and over again. Therefore, it is our responsibility to follow these agnas of Swami Shri, please him, and become the ideal student that he envisioned for us. Dear friends, these are our daily problems, and Swami Shri gave solutions to our problems years back. And so that we do not forget these gems of wisdom that Swami Shri gave to us, our teachers have displayed these words of Paravani outside our classroom in the new school building. This year, let us together decide to revise these words of Swami Shri every day and pray to Swami Shri and Guru Hari that આ બધી વાત જે તમે કરી છે એ માટે અમે જાગ્રત રહીએ અને આપ એને સાકાર કરી આપશો જી. Thank you all for listening to me. જય સ્વામિનારાયણ.
Wow, that was amazing. Thank you, Atman Bhai, for a really well articulated speech. You have helped us further our resolve to please Guru Hari Swami Shri.
Ramit Bhai, we have reached a moment which we all have been waiting for. It is a moment which will help us realize the reason why we are studying at Atmiya Vidya Mandir.
We all study at the school with a noble intention of performing well academically and pleasing our parents as well as Guru Hari Swami Shri.
But many times we fail to do that due to lack of clarity in our thinking.
We are very immature and we act foolishly on many instances, which is expected of us at this stage.
But what we need in such situations is a guiding light, selfless affection, and words of wisdom so that we can course correct and continue our journey with even more enthusiasm.
We are eternally grateful to Guru Hari Swami Shri for gifting us with such a person. So let me invite our dearest Vijay sir to please come up on the stage and enlighten us on this important occasion.
First of all, let us congratulate all the nominees who stood for the Student Council election. Please give them a big round of applause. With great pride, we present the 2024-25 Student Council members. Today is the day where you are conferred upon responsibilities. That is what investiture means. You are given extra responsibilities. Now, we have an idea what these responsibilities are. Being a student of Atmiya Vidya Mandir, our foremost responsibility is to uphold the value systems of the school. The value systems which were set by Guru Hari Swami Shri. How do we do that? Well, first of all, we have to remember, and this is not just for the student council members. Student council members are there to help us achieve these things. But this is true for all the AVM Parivar members, not just students, it's students, teachers, staff, everyone. It is our responsibility that we represent Swami Shri in society. આપણે સ્વામીજીનું પ્રતિનિધિત્વ કરીએ છીએ. All of us. By being part of this school, we are representatives of Swami Shri and Guru Hari Prabodh Swamiji. And this is something we cannot forget as an AVM Parivar member. Now, how do we do that? How do we represent Guru Hari? And how do we represent Swami Shri? Many things were beautifully elaborated and explained by our most humble head boy, Atman Bhai. That if we want to represent Swami Shri, we need to remember his agnas, his paravani. Also, so we have an idea. It is displayed all over the campus. In all our classrooms, there is a recipe of success. Every classroom has that. In the senior school building, just as Atman Bhai mentioned, there are many incidents and many Paravani shots of Guru Hari Swami Shri. We are supposed to be aware of these things. We are also made aware of Swami Shri's Paramani in our daily assemblies. Our younger brothers in their assembly and our senior brothers in this assembly. But the most instructive part, which I found most inspiring in my life, is the lives of Swami Shri and Prabodh Swamiji. Now, I have been very fortunate to spend a lot of time with Swami Shri. Many of us, I've seen, we have had students over here who are even more fortunate, had spent more time with Swami Shri. And there are many of us who are already privileged to have spent time with Guru Hari as well as Swami Shri. But what do we learn from them? His life is a living message. And if we keep his life, their lives, Swami Shri and Prabodh Swamiji's life in front of our eyes, on a routine basis, on a daily or once a week, we think about that, we can get encouragement to represent Swami Shri properly. આપણે સ્વામીજીના દીકરા થવું છે, આપણે ભૂલકું થવું છે, તો એની માટે સ્વામીજીના જીવનમાં ડૂબવું ખૂબ જરૂરી છે. One aspect of thought that would help us tremendously is something which Guru Hari Prabodh Swamiji shared with us, shared with some of our alumni brothers a few months back. And this is something I've shared with all of you. That this is Atmiya Vidya Mandir is Swamijinu ghar kevai. Atmiya Vidya Mandir, Swamijinu ghar kevai. This is a very powerful idea. It's a very powerful thought. સ્વામીજીએ એમને એમના ઘરમાં આપણને રાખ્યા છે. એમના ઘરમાં રાખ્યા હોય તો આપણે કેવી રીતે વર્તવું જોઈએ? This, if we understand this, representing Swamiji becomes very easy. Becomes self-explanatory. You don't have to think much. I'll give you a few examples. The home where I grew up, since 1983 till 2021, Swami Shri used to stay there whenever he would come to Mumbai. I was exceptionally fortunate that Swamiji had accepted that place as his. Swami Shri e emnu ghar manta. How do I know this? And that is when we observe him, we would see that. તમે પોતાનું ઘર માનો એટલે what's the first thing that happens? If you believe that this is my home, then everybody in the home are yours. તમારા કહેવાય. આપણે બધા એક પરિવારના મેમ્બર છીએ, એક ઘરના સભ્ય છીએ. જો એક જ ઘરના સભ્ય હોઈએ આપણે તો બધા પોતાના મનાય. I'll give you an example. Back in the 80s, there weren't many sevaks around Swami Shri. So Swami Shri's morning routine was after he would get up and brush, દાંતણ કરતા Swami Shri, લીમડાનું ની સ્ટિક ચાવતા Swami Shri. And that time, we could have his darshan. After that, Swami Shri would go to the washroom, take a shower, get ready himself. So we would leave his room. And then he would do his puja, and then he would have his ukado. And then he would come outside in the living room to give darshan to everyone. This process would take about an hour and a half. So it was one fine morning. I was there having darshan of Swami Shri while he was doing datan. He had finished his datan. So he was about to go to the washroom. So everybody left the room. I was the last person to leave the room. And Swami Shri was already inside the washroom, in the bathroom. I had heard the door latch and I was about to leave out of the room. And what I hear, very heavy footsteps. Swami Shri દોડીને દરવાજો ખોલતા હતા બાથરૂમનો. I could hear that he had come out very quickly. So I was surprised. So I looked back. Swami Shri had just come out and he called me. And then he pointed at a newspaper which was lying in Swami Shri's room. It was a habit that in the morning people would bring the newspaper in Swami Shri's room. Occasionally somebody would read a headline. So the paper would be in the room. Swami Shri looked at the newspaper and told me, "Ab bahar le ja." Imagine he's interrupting his events in the washroom. He ran out and told me, "Take this outside." Why did he do that? Then he told me, કે આ હરિભગત છે ને મને મળવા આવવાના છે. There was a હરિભગત who would come and see him every day when Swami Shri was there in Mumbai. And then Swamiji said that he has a habit of reading a Gujarati newspaper every morning. એમને રોજ સવારના ગુજરાતી પેપર વાંચવાની ટેવ છે. અને આ પેપર જો મારી રૂમમાં રહી જશે તો એ અડધો કલાક બહાર બેસશે અને હી વુડ બી વરીડ, એના વિચારમાં રહેશે કે આ પેપર મને આજે વાંચવા નથી મળ્યું. એટલે યુ ટેક ઇટ આઉટ, સો વેન હી કમ્સ હી હેઝ ધ ન્યૂઝ પેપર દેર એન્ડ હી કેન રીડ ઇટ કમ્ફર્ટેબલી. ધીસ વોઝ સ્વામી શ્રીઝ નેચર. કોઈ આપણા ઘરે આવ્યું હોય, આપણા ઘરમાં કોઈ બી વ્યક્તિ હોય, એને પોતાની માનવી, એને કમ્ફર્ટેબલ ફીલ થવા દેવું. This was Swamiji's nature. And this is something we can all learn, whether we are teachers, staff members or students, making everybody else feel comfortable. This is a big responsibility. If we can do that, then we are representing Swami Shri properly. તો આપણે સ્વામીજીનું પ્રતિનિધિત્વ કરીએ છીએ. કોઈ વ્યક્તિને ઓછું ના લાગે સ્વામીજી પાસે જાય તો. સેકન્ડ એક્ઝામ્પલ, પોતાનું ઘર હોય તો શું થાય? ઇફ ઇટ્સ યોર હોમ, યુ વુડ નોટ વેસ્ટ એનીથિંગ, રાઈટ? આઈ હેવ સીન સ્વામી શ્રી એટ our home. One Swami Shri was leaving. So at our home there is Swami Shri's room and right outside is the living room. And in the living room there would be Thakurji. And when Swami Shri would depart from the home, right, Swami Shri's pag would be next to Thakurji and the routine would be Swami Shri would put on his pag, then we would give him his chappals and then he would go down. Our home was at the first floor, so he would go down the stairs. So he was getting late for a flight. Everybody had gone down. Everybody was waiting for Swami Shri. He had to catch a flight at the airport and everyone was in a rush. So આખું ઘર ખાલી થઈ ગયું હતું, ખાલી સ્વામી શ્રી એકલા જ ઉપર હતા. And I was waiting outside for Swami Shri to come out of his room so that he can wear his chappals and then he would come down. So just me and Swami Shri were remaining. Swami Shri comes out, he looks around, everybody is gone. મને કે બધા જતા રહ્યા. મેં કીધું સ્વામીજી નીચે રાહ જુએ છે. He put on his pag. ચપ્પલ ગ્રહણ કર્યા સ્વામીજીએ. પછી દરવાજા સુધી આવ્યા. He came to the door. Then he immediately took off his chappals and he went back into the room. So I thought he might have forgotten something. I followed. What did he do? He turned off the light and fan. It's a very simple act, okay? બહુ સામાન્ય એક્ટ છે. પંખો ને લાઇટ સ્વામી શ્રીએ જાતે બંધ કર્યા. And then when he came back and went down. Now, he knows that અમે આ ઘરમાં રહીએ છીએ. As soon as Swami Shri would depart, we would go to the room, clean it up, we would turn off everything. It would just take another 5-10 minutes more. That once Swami Shri had departed, we would anyway go back to the room and put everything back in order. પણ એ 2 કે 5 મિનિટ બી ઘરની લાઇટ ના બગડે એનું સ્વામીજી ધ્યાન રાખતા. That is why our home is called Juhu Mandir, because સ્વામીજીએ ગ્રહણ કરેલું એમનું ઘર માનતા. તેમ આ આત્મીય વિદ્યા મંદિર છે, સ્વામીજીનું ઘર છે. અહીંયા આપણાથી કશાનો બગાડ ના થાય. પાણીનો બગાડ ના થાય, ખાવાનું ફૂડ, વી કેનોટ વેસ્ટ વોટર, વી કેનોટ વેસ્ટ ફૂડ, વી કેનોટ વેસ્ટ ઇલેક્ટ્રિસિટી. But most importantly, this is something we can learn from Swamiji's life and Guru Hari's life, is we cannot waste time. If we want to represent Swamiji, આપણે જો સ્વામીજીના પ્રતિનિધિત્વ કરવું હોય, if we want to represent Swamiji in this society, that is one thing he demonstrates all the time. સમય, આપણાથી સમય બગાડાય નહીં. We can't waste time. I'll explain a little bit. Swami Shri, once he was in his 70s, Swamiji's life was Hari Bhaktos. So from morning to night, he would meet people. He would do sabha, he would do khangi, he would do goshti. And he would not look at his health at all. And it was very difficult to tell Swami Shri not to do something. સ્વામી શ્રીને રોકવા હોય કે સ્વામીજી આજે ખાનગી ઓછી કરજો, આજે આપને તાવ છે, આજે આરામ કરો થોડો, આજે સભા ના કરતા, હરિભક્તોને ના મળતા, it would be impossible to keep સ્વામી શ્રી unoccupied. સ્વામી શ્રીને એકલા બેસાડવા હોય એક જગ્યાએ, it would be impossible. There was only one way to have that happen, to make that happen. And I have witnessed this for 40 years. સ્વામી શ્રી ઘરે પધાર્યા હોય અને સ્વામી શ્રીને આરામ કરાવવો હોય ને બોલવા ના દેવા હોય, તો the only way to do that is give him a book, something to read. Otherwise, he will do goshti, he will do khangi. And whenever Swami Shri would be fatigued, Swami Shri would be tired, sevaks would bring out a patrika or a granth and give it to Swami Shri, put it right next to his pillow. And if you put a book next to his pillow, he will pick it up and he will read it. And he can spend hours with that. But Swami Shri would never be free. Never. એમનેમ બેઠા હોય સ્વામી શ્રી, ક્યારે એમણે એમના જીવનમાં દર્શન કરાવ્યું નથી. And look at Guru Hari, પ્રબોધ સ્વામીજી. You will never find him free. એમનેમ વાતો કરતા હોય, ગપ્પા મારતા હોય. જેણે બી દર્શન કર્યા છે ગુરુ હરિના, you would see that. He would always be either engaged with Hari Bhaktos, taking care of the Hari Bhaktos, listening to their problems, or if he's free, what would he do? He would listen and he would edit, he would type Swami Shri's Goshti. સ્વામી શ્રીની કોમન સ્મૃતિ છે, ટ્રાવેલ કરતા હોય, એરપ્લેનમાં હોય, તો સ્વામી શ્રીના હાથમાં પુરુષોત્તમ બોલ્યા પ્રીતે હોય, વચનામૃત હોય. He would never look out of the window and see what's going on, whether he's in a car, whether he's in a plane. And same thing with Guru Hari. Whether he's in a flight or even in a car, he would open up his laptop and what would he do? He would edit Swami Shri's Goshti. This is what they have demonstrated in their lives. Samay. One of the most precious things we have in our life is time. આપણે જો સ્વામીજીના દીકરા છીએ અને સ્વામીજીને રિપ્રેઝેન્ટ કરવા હોય તો વી કેનોટ વેસ્ટ ટાઈમ. નવરા ના બેસાય. યુવાન નવરો બેઠો હોય, સ્વામીજીને ના ગમે. ઇફ વી આર બોર્ડ, વાય આર વી બોર્ડ? Because we don't have goals or targets in our life. Why don't we have goals or targets in our life? Because we have not looked at Swami Shri's life. The resources offered to us in this school are unimaginable. So, in short, as an Atmiya Parivar, as a family who is residing in Swamiji's home, સ્વામીજીના ઘરના મેમ્બર્સ છીએ આપણે, તો આપણી જવાબદારી શું છે? તો રિપ્રેઝેન્ટિંગ સ્વામીજી. And as I mentioned, વેસ્ટેજ નહીં કરવાનો. મોસ્ટ પ્રેશિયસ થિંગ વી હેવ ઇઝ ટાઈમ. એન્ડ ઇફ વી વેસ્ટ ટાઈમ, we have ingenious ways of wasting time. વાતો કરવી અરસપરસ, that is a wastage of time. It's not productive. અને એનાથી શું થાય તો મનની શક્તિ ઓછી થાય. This is something Swamiji has explained. Your concentration will go down. But anyway, today is a wonderful day. We are celebrating the election and, conferring of responsibilities, our brand new student council. Once again, congratulations to all our wonderful student council members. Thank you and Jai Swaminarayan.
Thank you, Vijay sir, for painting a vivid picture of our role in the school and how we should approach our goals.
Thank you, Vijay sir, for making us realize why we are truly the selected chosen ones. As we near the end of this ceremony, I would like to congratulate all of the newly appointed student council members on the behalf of the whole Atmiya Parivar.
Let us all pray onto the lotus feet of Shri Thakurji and Guru Hari Swami Shri to bless us and give us strength so that we can walk on the path of a Bulku student and practice agnas given by Vijay sir earnestly.